and looking at these roads up through Greenville, north into Floyd. So we knew what this country was like and how bad it was. And before I come up here, I knew how bad it was going to be just from the winter. We tried to get help from the state. We never got any kind of help whatsoever from the state. Red Valley County got help. Macomb County got help. The reason they got help, they went with rotary snowplows. The way our roads are with the berms we had on the sides, the roadies where they went was down roads that had not been opened yet, which is great for the road. What I asked for was cats to push these snow berms further off the road, so they're not going to be on the road, so we have the water problem. They said they didn't have any cats to give us, so we run that R1 cat, our D7. We run it from November, and they're still running today. I know a lot of the stuff we did up north here was blown right back in within 4 weeks.
The thing, I'm discussing more, and I understand, right now I think our roads are probably the worst they've ever been. One, because the snow is not, and we understand that. But the roads were in poor repair before it snowed. And I'm only 30 years old, going on 31, and I could still point out every single hole when I was in high school or when I was in junior high that I drove around. Now they're cattle passes that are caving in, and been caving in for years. And they're dirt poured in it, it's putting lipstick on a pig all the time. So what I'm getting at is, instead of spending hundreds of thousands of dollars buying more patrols instead of weeks looking for people, maybe, the option should be looked at, call friends and say, we need a road patrol to run 327, 405. And 6 or 8 or 20 times a year, how much is it going to cost? And figure it out.
They said, give me up, the company I talked to said they would run a patrol in here for $140 an hour, $1,400 on a 10-hour day.
What does it cost Roosevelt County to run their blade for 1 hour?
It wouldn't be 140. Basically, right now, I guess I can honestly say I've never penciled it out to see what it would cost me. And right off the top of my head, I would guess it'd be around $50 to $55 an hour. Is what it cost me to run that.
Couldn't lease a machine for that.
What?
I think you could lease one of the cats and controls for that.
You can. No, you probably couldn't lease one. Well,
maybe throw in a hand and do it.
we own our machines, and like I said, now if you figure in the depreciation and the rollover, the whole 9 yards,
Well,
you're probably back up to 90. It'd be like renting a new combine. It'd be about the same principle as that at 120 an hour. So the only advantage you would have in something like that would be you could rent the whole works off.
And friends might be out there on a Saturday and a Sunday. You know, in our county over there, they're grading the roads on Saturday and Sunday if they want. That's extra time that they would get during the week.
My guys are out this winter, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And I understand that. I'm not saying, what I'm saying though is there's got to be some advantage if it costs the county to own a blade and run it down the road and it costs $125, and you know that for a fact, then, and if you can guarantee a company a certain amount of hours running that blade, I would think, and I'm just a suggestion, there's got to be some bargaining power there.
And I would agree with you, it's something to serious, and that's what we're here for, to find a solution. Because I know these roads are bad over here. I don't have the resources. I've got 13 people, and I'm not making excuses for the county or anything. I've got 13 people to cover 1,400 miles of roads. That's what I have. I've got 9 blades. I've got 4 trucks. If it's a short haul, I can get a mile a day hauling gravel. So it puts me in a predicament here.